Every single memory you hold, the smell of rain, your first childhood pet, the sound of your mother's voice, is woven into a vast, intricate web of billions of neurons. Your brain is a masterpiece of biological engineering, constantly sending tiny electrical whispers across infinite pathways. But what happens when those whispers begin to fade? Why do some memories remain sharp as a razor while others dissolve like mist? Today, we are taking a deep journey inside the mind to understand the mechanics of memory loss and how cognitive decline physically alters the brain. If you have ever worried about your own forgetful moments, understanding the science behind the scenes can give you the clarity and control you need. To understand why we forget, we first have to understand how we remember. Memory is not a single filing cabinet. It is a collaborative process. When you experience something new, your senses gather the data, and it is instantly processed by the hippocampus, a small, horseshoe-shaped structure tucked deep within the brain's temporal lobe. Think of the hippocampus as a master director, sorting through the chaos of daily life, deciding what is important, and transferring those vital snapshots to the cerebral cortex for long-term storage. When this system works smoothly, recalling a memory is instantaneous. Your brain fires up the exact same neural pathway that recorded the event, and the past comes alive in your mind. But when advanced memory loss or a condition like Alzheimer's disease begins to take root, the internal landscape changes drastically. At a microscopic level, two quiet intruders begin to disrupt the peace: amyloid plaques and tau tangles. Imagine a bustling, highly efficient city where information moves seamlessly along high-speed highways. Now, imagine abnormal proteins building up outside the cells, forming sticky clumps called plaques. These plaques block communication between neurons, cutting off vital trade routes. Inside the neurons themselves, another protein called tau structure collapses, twisting into chaotic tangles that prevent essential nutrients from moving through the cell. Without proper communication and nourishment, these precious brain cells begin to wither and die. This is the tragic reality of how progressive memory loss alters the brain. The damage almost always starts in the hippocampus, because this area is the gatekeeper for new information. The very first casualty of this process is short-term memory. This explains why someone might perfectly recall a summer vacation from 1974, but completely forget what they ate for breakfast just 20 minutes ago. The old roads are deeply established and safe, but the brain has lost its ability to build new ones. As the cellular damage spreads beyond the hippocampus, it begins to affect the outer layers of the brain, leading to the broader symptoms of dementia. When it reaches the frontal lobe, a person's ability to plan, make sound judgments, and control impulses begins to shift. A lifelong accountant might suddenly find themselves completely overwhelmed by a simple restaurant bill. A traditionally gentle parent might become unusually irritable or experience sudden mood swings. It is not that they are choosing to act differently. It is that the physical pathways guiding their logic and emotions are undergoing a profound structural change. When the damage moves to the parietal lobes, the brain struggles to process spatial awareness. This is why people dealing with severe memory loss might misjudge distances, trip over flat carpets, or become deeply disoriented in rooms they have lived in for decades. The internal map of the world is slowly dissolving. It's a heavy reality to face, but seeing it through a biological lens changes everything. It shifts our perspective from frustration to deep empathy. When a loved one forgets a detail or asks the same question again, it is not stubbornness. It is a physical storm occurring within their neural pathways. But here is the beautiful, hopeful truth that modern neuroscience has gifted us. The brain possesses an incredible quality known as neuroplasticity. While damaged neurons cannot always be easily repaired, the healthy parts of your brain are constantly capable of growing new branches and forging alternative roots. You can actively protect your neural network from premature decline. How do we do this? By giving the brain a workout it doesn't expect. If you always do crossword puzzles, switch to learning a musical instrument or a foreign language. This forces the brain to build entirely new communication highways, creating what scientists call cognitive reserve. Think of it as building a backup power grid for your mind. Additionally, quality sleep is non-negotiable. During deep sleep, your brain activates a specialized waste clearance system that literally washes away the toxic proteins and amyloid plaques accumulated during the day. Your mind is an evolving landscape. Protect it, nurture it, and feed it with curiosity. Understanding the mechanisms of memory loss isn't about living in fear. It's about empowering yourself to value and protect your mind every single day. Thank you for walking through the inner workings of the mind with us today. If this deep dive brought you clarity, please give it a like, share it with someone who loves science and health, and subscribe for more thoughtful explorations of the human body. Take care of your thoughts, stay curious, and protect your incredible brain.